So I think what this story of women voters in early New Jersey can show us is that the story of women's suffrage is much longer than 1848 to 1920. I mean, we're pushing this into, the Revolutionary era and all the way through even to today, and seeing how we still have so many of the issues that women and minorities faced in this earlier period that they continue to battle. And I think most importantly, this is a story of ups and downs. It ebbs and it flows. We watch as democracy expands and contracts, but that this is also a story of hope and inspiration, and that there is a legacy of early women voters in New Jersey. And that is that women's fight for equality in that earlier period did not end with the loss of the vote in 1807. Became a rallying cry for the redemption of the suffrage movement so many decades later. And that most importantly, this is also a cautionary tale. It suggests that we're not always on the upward progression, that progress is not necessarily linear and unending. Rights and liberties really do require constant vigilance to preserve and to protect them. And that, we see, for instance, accusations of voter fraud and suppression in early New Jersey. And we see women and minority groups getting scapegoated for those problems then. And we continue to see them facing the challenge and accusations of voter suppression or voter fraud in the 18th century, the 19th century, the 20th century, and still today. And that it's really our duty as citizens to ensure that these rights are secured and protected, not only for us, but for everyone. And that this is really how we build toward a more perfect nation.
In 1876, at the Philadelphia Centennial, Susan B. Anthony and her band disrupted a ceremony on the Declaration of Independence to present a new Declaration of Rights. But on July 2nd, 1876, Lucy Stone, Blackwell, and their American Women's Suffrage Association celebrated the New Jersey Constitution. And Henry Blackwell said, July 2nd was more important than July 4th, because July 4th was about a principle. July 2nd was about action. And New Jersey actually enfranchised free Blacks and women.